Hello and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And last time, remember, we just started off the second case in Justice for All, and we're going to continue said case as we go into the second day of part one of investigation in Reunion and Turnabout. Oh, Lord, I guess I must have nodded out at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Which is where the story actually started off. Damn it, Maya, we gotta stop meeting like this. June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Maya.
What am I going to do? I thought you would turn on this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Just like in the first game.
I finally get to see you again.
It's not your fault. You didn't do it again.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spirit's powers up.
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me. I understand.
So, you're the master of something of the Korean School of Channeling?
Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title's passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday.
But many people think that channeling isn't real. That's all just an act.
You believe in this, don't you?
Yeah. Because I've seen it with my own eyes. Boy, have I seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so he got his wish. douchebag. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
I grew Ted's Nick, although they weren't mine. I went into that room with Dr. Gray. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes and I began the channeling.
It sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story.
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing. Gosh, it almost sounds like me having a seizure.
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms.
Okay, that never happens when I have a seizure.
And then there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
Dream. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that.
I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell too.
Under the ground.
Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same thing before.
I guess this is all about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay?
Huh? It? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed that person with 2 hands.
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure.
Stop it!
Help me. Help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I will. When is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, alright. I'm going now.
Wait. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearlie and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Slightly translucent, small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. This will bring in a new concept, which we've seen before, but it brings in a whole new concept in later games. And you'll see it for yourself. It's called the Psyche Lock. I might as well explain what the Psychic Lock does. The Psychic Lock is a little bit of extra information you'll need in order to gain more insight about the case you're working on. Perhaps it'll give you a special item, or perhaps, more to the point, as I said, more insights, giving you more ammo to use in the case that you're working on. So let's go back to Kurain. And we're going to move back to the side room. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line again. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Here we are in the meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training and winter. But pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. This is the winding way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. There's our room.
Oh, hey! You're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy?
No. I'm a lawyer.
That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire.
That's right. I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright.
Smith Wright, well, at least I got like 3 letters at least.
Oh, makes you kiss the point. Anyway, why are you here?
So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and
you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today.
oh, that's what you meant. Like, you should be more, like, clear about it.
Oh, God. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay, like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? I know the feeling. There have been plenty of times in which there have been some viewers out there who say, why have I stopped mid-sentence? Sometimes it happens during some Let's Plays in which I do have a thought that I'm going on about, and oftentimes when I'm in the game, that's what happens. Just the game kind of stops me mid-sentence because of the action. And sometimes I had to go blow by blow, or sometimes what might happen is my focus kicks in during a certain part in the game. especially if it's an RPG. Or if it's strategy and tactics, you won't hear much from me, except from time to time, which I'm laying out hits and whatnot.
So, like, what was I talking about again?
Oh dear. Here's hello to everyone, another genuine mysterious phenomenon is right here. So let's talk about you, Eenie Meenie. In the original I called her Eenie Meenie, but it's really Eenie Meenie. So why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like, the meaning of training, or like, how to inherit their spiritual power.
So full. The village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. So what happened? Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a really smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too?
That's right, her action yesterday when I asked was... She freaked the fuck out. I asked this and then she freaked the fuck out. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Well, like, a long, long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. She is definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
I'm just gonna go. That's the first time I'm just gonna go. I just see any point of this thing here any longer. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. So we are going to move ahead and take it right down a peg. Back to the challenge chamber. I wonder if you guys cleaned that place yet. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Hello, good sir. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry dessert. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Yes, I'm sorry. My bad. She's a scary lady. Dear sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, husband. I know it's important for me to search the site. But I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. So what happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Don't I look sexy to you? Huh? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. I'm sorry you had to see Muscle form in action, Mr. Wright. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? Ma'am, if I may ask, is that really... Why, yes, it is. It is actually cum I am sipping. What? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. So what about the channeling chamber? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But I mean, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
That folding screen there, it is the Kudain sacred writing, along with the Kudain sacred urn. They are the village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Odd for her to be worried about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how was Pearl today?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior.
But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the Branch family.
Wow. She's really thought of now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what? The fuck do that mean?
I know you're looking at my drip.
Linda! you know what? I'm just gonna look at this. I'm just gonna look at this. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look at this. I'm going to look at this. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of secret text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground, it is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole.
Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya.
I will tell her.
The fuck? Like the fuck? Like I'm gonna go. I didn't mean to piss her off, but goddamn. So, through the winding way. with me!
And how are you today? I guess she hasn't opened a friendly chat room. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Well, I'm just gonna give you this, okay? Here. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble, dude. Morgan sees us like this. I'll be the next one, channeling. Huh? She actually spoke. You? I'm Naruhodo Ryuichi. Finish right. I work with Maya.
You work with Mr. Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
That's what they call me. Excuse me, I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're picked by a special someone.
What? What? What?
It's a dead. Of course! You're going to help Mr. Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, I think a beautiful fairy tale. That very look exciting brightly in your eyes. It must be true, right? I love jazzy music, Maya. What a wonderful relationship.
Kid, what the fuck do you know this is? Things aren't that, like, just say yes. Yes, it's she kind of, and then she, and I, you know, yeah.
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you any way I can.
How? Are you okay?
No!
It's like, Pearl, how do you do it today? So, Pearl, are you friends with Maya? Point.
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mr. Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow. I had no idea Maya was so
Withered.
Usually when people don't use Mr. Mike's title, I get mad.
Sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Oh, by the way, this may be rude, but which Cherry school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes. For example, I say Korean picnic.
Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit museums in any way?
No. Wait. Are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
I just said Paul doesn't know much about the outside world. It's okay, Pearl. You're cute. We forgive you. So what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this I found it yesterday. If you want, I can give it to you.
I'll accept. Alright, well, if you really wanted to give it to me... Oh, God, that sounds so dirty.
You look like a child, toy bag, Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. She's so cute. Don't you want to just keep her? You don't want to adopt her as your own? An old silk key, green jewel is set in the center of the key script.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearl. I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. Oh, Lucky really good. Charges Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Bing!
It's warm. It's like frosted flakes. I hope you weren't blinded by that.
Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean? That music is psycho-lock music.
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets.
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding its secret.
Pearl has joined your party. Well, I know we need to go. We need to head back to the meditation room. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey! You're a cute kid. I'm not scary honest. I just have a 5 o'clock shadow, but I'm good. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe like church. Hey! I know! I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. What the fuck? Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her dangerous... Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Dude, really, it's like, I'll show you my gun. No. What? It's like, dude, there's 2 ways you're doing this. You're either showing her this, or you're showing her the, like, oh god, no, man, no, that's wrong on both fronts, man. Don't do that. That's no bueno. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking about proof. We got a few pieces. You've got proof. Yeah. Yeah, pal. Their puffy-haired photographer going to testify tomorrow. Must be talking about Lana. Actually, speaking of Lana, where's her van so I can bang her? I mean...
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh.
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Lana's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Prolong? Don't say anything in front of him. It's like, no, we're going to my office shortly. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. A douchebag! His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could sworn I had it. I cut an article on, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, those are big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's triumph, Mom. I've got two pieces of news for you, pal. Two. Yeah. Bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? I killed the game last time, you remember, boy. Manfred von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. I'm back, bitches. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Successor. The hell? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13. The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13. I mean, a prodigy like that, and I would have heard something about. And then you look at Pearl. Never mind. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Oh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Ryuichi! None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go. Thanks for the info, man. We'll keep in touch. 'Cause we have to move back to home base. Real quick like. Oh yeah, real quick like. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? It's on top of the phone, dog. Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. Is this the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help? Clipping 1. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. So, back to Gumshoe, real quick like. This what you're talking about? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! Found, 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah. But that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, it's for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Mine, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. That's the second clipping. Well, this only means one thing. We have to see Eni. Because remember that one part that we couldn't figure out why she was keeping so hidden? Well, we're about to find out. Going to that side room. And this is where we see the one thing that we're going to see the concept of what's different about this from the other games in action. And hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aww. She's like terribly cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No! And as you see, when you go to the victim, she will not. There's no checkpoint to it. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I totally don't know.
There it is, right there. That is what we see here, a psyche lock. Ah! What is that?
you can see the lock on that person's heart.
Huh? What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
Psyche-locks, huh?
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more lock you will see. If it's the only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how? Most likely with what you have in your inventory. And we do have that one key for that inventory.
Please use Mr. Myers' Magatama on this person. Yeah, let's remove the lock.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't know what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful, though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, don't think you have the proof you need to stop.
Start somewhere, and let's give this psyche-lock thing a try. And therefore, you'll see a lock instead of a check mark to that topic. Oh! The victim. Eenie Meenie. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like how many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're so totally sure, then where's your proof?
Well, it may not be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
What do you mean, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray. You mean this? Break! Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
What is it? The story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Meenie.
Meenie. It's a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meenie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So, you notice she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic. Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Lock broken! And that is how you break psyche locks. Unlock! Successful! Then after that, I'm just going to take a short break and do the trial the next day. Or later on today. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. Oh gosh, she looks pissed.
My sister's name was Mimi Mine. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sister, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy, like, drove my sis so hard.
I bet he did.
So, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Okay, we're out. So where we're going to now would be out the door. June 20th, Codain Village.
Mr. Nick,
Huh? What's wrong?
I have never looked so embarrassed.
Really? Well, that's pretty amazing.
You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Don't worry, sweetie, I will. Hey! Wait! She ran off again. Well, I know E's secret now, but I still don't know how. I still don't have any idea how I'm going to say Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. June 20th. Back here again. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time! Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Hmm? That voice. Is it you? Hey, that's Todd! Todd! I mean, boss! Cheeto! Cheeto, or Mia. Even without me being here, it looks like you learned to stand on your own. Hey, fuck. I mean, Mia, boss, Chief, God. Oh. Mia. She's Maya's older sister. And my mentor. I used to check off on her picture. I mean! She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. I wish I could just... I mean... You eat sheep? You can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. And especially when it's bad. Mia. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way through. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client you eat sheep. I mean, so tell me all about it. The way you make me feel. I mean, I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. So after one tip later, I mean, I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. You're not pleased by this, are you? I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is... Tell me, please! Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Whenever I have dreams, it means something. Especially if my family shows up in the dream, it always means something. Like if I see my mom, my dad, my grandparents, that means something. Even my brain's family, my aunts and my uncles, that means something. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is. Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Oh, really? Come on. Show me the key to this case. You mean the one in my pants or the one in my pocket? I mean, the key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold in my pants. I mean, you mean this one? Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Ryuichi, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be
the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to that case. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. The unexpected truth? She likes bondage. Yeah, what? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psyche box.
Imagine if you used those in battle.
Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me.
What in the world is going on? That said and done, it is indeed to be continued. So next time on Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, we're going to take on Lauderhart and the new Von Karma. Yes, the new Von Karma. And we're going to overwrite, and then after that, we're going to start up the trial. So stay tuned, more of Reunion and Turnabout on Justice for All Revisited right after this. Thanks so much for watching.